BeMetalways here. Welcome to another weekly heavy metal album review. This week I'm reviewing Star One Revel in Time, released by Inside Out Music on February 18th, 2022. Quick background on the band. Star One, also referred to as Arjan Anthony Lucassen's Star One, is a Dutch progressive metal supergroup slash side project of Arjan, who of course is the mastermind behind Arion. Prior to 2022, the band had released two albums only, their first one in 2002 and their second one in 2010. Plus, there was also a live album in 2003. And the band used to feature four different singers trading vocals. Russell Allen from Symphony X, Damian Wilson X Threshold and Headspace, Dan Swano, the master of death metal from Edge of Sanity, and Floor Jansen, of course, from Nightwish now. Unlike Arion, albums of Star One do not follow one storyline. Instead, each song is a different story, but all of them within a sci-fi concept. Most of the tracks are based on existing movies and series. The music of Star One is usually heavier than that of Arion, and Lucassen explained that the songwriting is also different, as the Star One songs are built on guitar riffs, whereas Arion songs are primarily based on chord arrangements and chord progressions. So, enough of background, let's go to Revel in Time. So, after 12 years, Revel in Time is finally out, and it's the third Star One album, and it is a direct reaction to 2020's Arion album, Transitus. That album was almost like a musical and written to be a film score, actually. So Revel in Time is different, very different. It's heavy and guitar riff driven. Another noticeable and important difference, instead of having singers for the whole album trading vocal lines, each track has its own separate singer. There's one exception, Prescient, with two, Michael Mills and Ross Jennings. In addition to the same quartet of the four guest vocalists that I mentioned, so Damian Wilson, Dan Swano, Floor Jansen, and Russell Allen, Revel in Time features other singers, Roy Khan, for example, ex-Camelot, Jeff Scott Soto, and Joe Lee Turner. The 11 tracks are inspired by science fiction movies or TV series, but this time they are specifically focusing on movies involving time manipulation, such as time loops and time travel. Examples of movies that are referred here are The Terminator, Back to the Future, Groundhog Day, etc. The album clocks in at 67 minutes, not too bad for a prog album, but on the longer side for my taste. Based on the Terminator movie, of course, Schwarzenegger, 1984, Fate of a Man opens the album with a power metal hymn featuring powerful performances from Brittany Slays, the vocals from Unleash the Archers, and a guitar solo from the mighty Michael Romeo from Symphony X. Talking about Symphony X, the next song is 28 Days to the End of Time, which is a 7-minute, 20-second song featuring Sir Russell Allen, of course, from Symphony X as well. You can't go wrong with him, of course. Another great vocal performance. The song is great, a bit more mid-tempo, but super groovy, almost epic doom at times. Then we also have Prescient. The highlight here is the performance of the great Ross Jennings from the band Haken. The song is perfect for him, as it does have this Haken / Dream Theater vibe. You may even think that James Labrie is in there, but as far as I know, that's not the case. Based on one of my favorite movies of all time, Back from the Past, features some funny lyrics about Back to the Future, the of course very famous film with Michael J. Fox from 1985. Ron Bumblefoot Tall lays down the intriguing guitar solo, and interestingly, the vocals are from his bandmate on Sons of Apollo, Jeff Scott Soto. It's a straightforward rock song and it's a lot of fun. Another direct song is the title track, which is the shortest song on the album and placed as song number 5 on the CD, and it gives me this Whitesnake slash Guns N' Roses vibe. A movie that I don't think I've seen it is The Final Countdown from 1980. It's a science fiction war film about a modern nuclear powered aircraft carrier that travels through time to the day before December 7, 1941, which is the attack on Pearl Harbor. Hence why the track is named the year of 41. Legendary Joe Lynn Turner fronts this song, which is one of the coolest vocal lines in the album. A fun track. To top it off, there are nice guitar and synth solos, kind of like a Rainbow or Malmsteen homage. The synth solo, yes, it's by Jens Johansson, so very much the vibe that I mentioned. Then Bridge of Life is classic Damian Wilson, giving me goosebumps. What a beautiful song. Floor Jansen is also back for the song A Hand on the Clock. With it, she revives her After Forever partnership with Joost van den Broek, who plays the Hammond solo in there. It's nice to hear Floor singing straightforward, full of energy metal song. What a performance. The almost 10-minute closer, Lost Children of the Universe, delight us with Roy Khan in top performance. Especially the initial verses are so Camelot. Really sounds like something from the Black Halo or something. It's great. I haven't been able to fully embrace his work after Camelot, but this song proves to me that he still have it. The cherry on top of this time travel theme cake is an amazing solo by Steve Vai. That's it. I mean, what else can you say? Well, there is something to be said if I'm being picky here, and it's just a couple of things. I would say that to my taste, there is still too much backing vocals. I would also like the album to be a bit heavier, with even more emphasis on the guitars. But those are not actual problems, but more a matter of taste. Today is Yesterday, based on the fantastic movie Groundhog Day, and Beyond the Edge of It All are two of the songs that suffer the most for me on those points. So let's wrap up here. Musicians and singer choices make total sense for the style or the vibe of each song. Aryan knows how to pick them, and his songwriting is top notch as always. He delivers the material so that those singers can perform at their best. Given the pandemic, it's even more impressive that he was able to produce such a high quality album with so many top musicians. I can only highly recommend this one with a very good 82 out of 100 score. If you like prog power metal and clean, powerful singing over great guitar work and amazing solos, you can't go wrong with Stars One's best album to date. I also want to mention that everything I talked about was CD 1. There is also a CD 2 that the instrumentals, the music is pretty much the same with just a little bit of difference in some solos, but the singers are all different. So for those who really like and want to explore all the singers, you can check that out as well. All right, thanks for being here, for listening, and BeMetalways!